Hey, what's going on? Just a little bit of a ramble update and progress on what I'm doing on my Morytania only account, and kind of things that have prompted me to make this. Most notably, some magic rebalancing and nightmare changes. But first off, a little bit of a skill and grind that I've got a little bit of a milestone is I'm going to be hitting 2100 total. So gonna go ahead and start that off. Pretty good milestone. Hopefully I can get 2200 pretty soon. We'll see in the future, but for now let's get this. Nice. I think I can build a pool. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Um, Definitely a long-term goal of mine is to get 2200 total. I don't know when or how, or by the means we're going to do it. Sorry, I'm taking a screenshot. Um, but it's definitely been a big goal of mine to get the skill, or sorry, get like 2200 total and build the account. But now we can move on from that. I won't be coming back, and as you can notice, the left click construction update's out. I won't be coming back until I make a custom plugin that empties this when I'm in the instance area. I have it done. I just got to wrap it and submit it to RuneLite, and just kind of been lazy about other IRL stuff going on. But let's talk about nightmare changes. That is, God, like that's changing the game. So the blog has it being, if you want a green log nightmare, it's going to be 80% faster, from Mouse, a homie that told me that. But on average, the drops are going to be anywhere from 30% to 40% more common in conjunction with the magic balance changes. So, what that means is that this gear right here, let me pull up. Obviously, talk about this shit's pissing me off. But this is going to give me 1, 2, 3 magic damage plus the 5, that's 8, and this prayer is going to be 2. So that's 10% magic damage. The Amulet of the Dam effect does not work on Nightmare Pillars. I'm going to be submitting a daily bug report until they fix it, because, now it's better than saying, so I want to make sure I get that value out of there. Um, so I'm basically prepping for Nightmare on this account now. I'm pretty much bringing this account. I make it more active, and I'm gonna be AFKing the Zaya while I prep all the Sanfews. The goal is to stack enough for like 300 KC, so that's gonna be a lot of Sepulcher. And in doing so, hopefully I get a bunch of bloods. I can get some clue juggles in, hopefully, and work on some of those grinds. It's kind of given me a new like breath of fresh air with this account, like a new lease of life, reading that. So I've just been kind of waiting patiently, monitoring the situation, what they're going to do, and it looks like they are going to be buffing Nightmare. So if I pull up the blog, so if I pull that shit up, God, oh no, that's there's so many blogs they got around here. Um, the rates are, it's going from a 1 out of 167 to about a 1 out of 118. And that's pretty massive for me, considering I already have Sniper hat. I already have a few items. The Eld Orb and Ink Skirt, and the jar. I got this from a normal like years ago. And then these are both from Fasani. So I don't have fuck all from regular Nightmare, but like my contribution DPS is, that's just the reason why I've seen plenty. But the reality is, it's just not really good for me to do it as fun as it can be to PvP with the boys. So Fasani's just kind of the ultimate answer. But I'll be fire waving Fasani when the changes drop, and that's just gonna be on par with DPS was saying. So I'm gonna be saving 2 blood runes per cast in exchange for using elemental runes, which is fine. Like I should stack a lot of these from Sepulcher, both of these, and if I need fire runes desperately, I always have gargoyles and belts, and I need 99 smithing, so not really that big of a deal. So the big thing, for me is that hopefully I can get some gear. I'm going to start doing a little bit of top. I think there's a clan comp in it and coming up with top tonight. So hopefully I can get like 10 KC during that comp. I'm not really trying to invest too much time. I'm working on the Quiver and the Zaya only. I'm making good progress there. My PB is like about wave 8. And I'm doing pretty good. I got a good solution for the Firmnix. But I'll be talking about all that later in probably a different like Zaya ramble vid when I've gotten to a good progress point with all the new content coming out and a good review um, point that I can sit down and actually talk about it and digest those changes that have been made. So plans for Mory. Karamja. This guy's a legend, by the way. If you ever see him in Karamja, he is one of the forefathers of Aerialox. Super humble dude, really cool guy. Give him a shout out if you ever see him. Um, hit him with the kiss emoji. But I'm just kind of waiting. It's all prep. I'm going to be doing lots of Volker. I've said that a billion times. Other plans are my shade stack is I'm working towards 20k and I might drop that stack then, or I might just continue doing the 50k. I'm not sure what I want to do with this. I think the longer I delay this, the worse it's going to get for the medium clue juggle. So more areas got added like Varlamore. It's going to take a lot more of these to get a medium clue step in Morytania now. So yeah, I'm not too sure what to do with that. I'm slowly been kind of working on my farming a lot. Let's do a melon run now that I say that. But I've been really working on it because I want to just, if I want to ever commit to max, that's the biggest bottleneck for me is farming because it's just time gated. Like I have to do it. I can't just pick it up whenever I want. Like you're restricted by the time. So whenever I see the little melon run icon, I just go and do it whenever I can. I'm just trying to get it done. The 99s I'm planning on hitting. I already prepped a lot of the sharks I need for Fasani, if not all of them for the amount of KC I'm going to do. But I'm going to wrap this 99 up. I'm going to finish agility with the prep for Nightmare. I'm going to wrap this up. I got 98 banked, so I just need to bank one more level, and that's going to be pretty free. I have about 90 prayer banked here. Obviously, if I did the 50k shades, it'd be about 95. I think construction is kind of what, once I put that plugin on RuneLight, I'm probably going to start doing this as like my pastime, like just buying limestone and just have it banked. Because if I have the resources banked, I usually will always use them up. But if I have to grind to bank them, I don't want to actively use them until I have them banked. It's kind of like this endless loop with my stupid brain. So, but other than that, life's been pretty good. Been playing a lot of soccer, even though my big toe's like really messed up. Some dude smashed it at futsal last night, but other than that, life's great. Not been definitely taking a back seat with RuneScape. It's not really my focus as much. Much other shit's going on in my life. I'm just getting older, and that's just a reality of the situation. So if I'm not working, I'm really not playing as much RuneScape. And if I'm playing RuneScape after hours, it's for like dedicated things I want to do, or because I just don't have any other obligations coming up. Gonna go out, see a bunch of mountains out in the west. I live in the U.S. If you guys can't tell from the probably American broy accent. So gonna be going out there for a week, doing a bunch of fun shit. Got some shit planned for overseas. But in terms of RuneScape, I think the game is going in a weird direction I never thought it would go in. Like they're changing drop rates for the Warhammers, the magic rebalance, which honestly, I know a lot of people are being mad about the boots and the max hits and everything, but realistically, like your people really aren't going to notice much of a difference like at top level and mid level. Like the magic rebalance really just helps Nightmare and some restricted accounts. I don't really see the range defense thing's a little weird. I don't know if they're going through with that. Last I heard, I don't think they are. Let me just double check that. Maybe they are. Yeah, there's a lot of weird changes coming that I never thought I would see. Like the Zaya's, oh, he's sitting pretty. Lots of good things coming for that account. But the big one here is the nightmare changes. I will be committing to nightmare. Probably go for like a total of 500 KC minimum. I think that would be a cool little stopping point. It's yeah. I just have a reason to actually grind this account besides like passively maxing by 2040. And then hoping I pull a site, which definitely I got put up by. I just yeah needed a big fat break. Been enjoying a lot of other things, so that's just a little bit about going on with me. Um, Goal is to hit 2200 total in end of 2025. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I don't see any new updates coming besides Sailing, which is like 2 years out. Which port fast. Hopefully, I'm just honestly this is full coat. Um, and honestly, Morytania is like it's not the area of the hour, it's not the flavor of the month anymore because Subtle doesn't make videos on it. That's just the reality. Let's be honest. And honestly, if you look at Morytania, like it's not a big area, but you can do so much shit in here. And the desert, look at the desert. The desert's obviously a lot of this is just fucking empty, but like these are the two of the area locks I play because they both have a raid in them. And then if you go all the way over here, let's just make this shit. Go all the way over here. This is a Zaya only. This, all this to come, all this gap, you can't get here, but then you get all of this content, and it's like I'm doing pretty all right. I don't know what other content they can add besides the last quest, which is this big castle right here, and doing something with the mire in Salem. Like, I don't think there's room for content in Morytania. So, me as a realist has to understand unless there's like Slayer contracts that come and I can do GGs, the last quest in Salem, there's nothing left in this region that's gonna get added besides like tweaks. So the realist in me is just like, okay, wrap it up, bro. So I'm definitely gonna become. It was always inevitable that I was gonna be a skiller on this account. Um, I prefer to skill on this than my regular iron. I don't know why that is, but I just get a lot more satisfaction out of it. I don't really care to skill on a regular account or regular iron account because I'm just there to kill shit and have fun with the boys. So I still yeah, I don't know. There's a few new Mory only starting. That's to see them make some progress. Hopefully they continue on, but I don't know. I think Aerialac's just kind of not really the flavor of the month, and even with big area expansions, it's not really what people watch as far as I know, like view wise. So I think restricted accounts are still a big thing, but Aerialax is kind of not very popular anymore. But hopefully there's a way to legitimately train runecrafting. If there ever is, and I don't have to lamp it, I will commit to max. I won't even think twice, and my final exception will be me getting a max cape and then logging out for life, pretty much, or just being a troll, like walking up to people randomly and you know being a bit of a weirdo. But that's all I got. I hope you can deal with your RuneScape addiction as good as I have. But see you later. Bye.